Hi guys, it's Dr. Britt here from Errol Street Chiropractic. Are you pregnant and suffering from lower back pain, or just pregnant and wanting to keep your body nice and mobile? Then today I'm going to run through 4 good stretches for looking after your lower back pain, but also just for looking after your lower back and pelvis during your pregnancy. So these are really simple exercises that you can be doing every single day, and you don't have to be in pain to do them, but they are very helpful exercises to be doing if you are starting to suffer from that tension and tightness that does creep up as your growing baby puts more pressure through your lower back. Okay, so our first exercise is a glute stretch. So with this glute stretch, we're going to need a seat, because you can do it on your back, but at this point in your pregnancy, you don't really want to be laying on your back unnecessarily. So a seat, you're going to have your feet planted on the ground, and then you're going to put one ankle to your knee, and then just gently lean forward, okay? So you should be feeling a stretch in the glute with the knee that's bent, okay? And what you want to do is just gently put your hands on your leg, and you can just gently push your knee down, and you want to hold that for about 30 seconds to a minute, and you want to do both sides. Your next exercise is a cat-cow stretch, and this is a really nice one for opening up the joints through your lower back, but also through your pelvis. So just take your time. You want to make sure you've got a nice comfortable mat on the floor or carpet, so you're not going onto hard floor, and you want to come onto your hands and knees. And with this one, it's not necessarily a stretch where you hold, but you're just going through some movement. So you want to go 5 seconds into one movement, 5 seconds into the other, and you want to do 10 repetitions, okay? I'm not going to do 10, but I'll just show you. So a nice flat back, and you want to arch your upper back forward and head down and look at underneath your chin to your chest. And then come all the way back, and you want to arch your head back and feel a nice dip into your lower back. This is a lovely stretch if you're feeling a bit tight through your lower back. Okay. The next exercise is a hip flexor stretch. So you actually need another mat, but just a mat or a carpet as well, because you're going to go onto your knee. Always make sure you're doing this near your couch, bed, have a chair near you, just because you want to make sure that you're supported so you don't lose your balance. So you're going to come down on one knee. What you want to do is you want to tuck your pelvis just gently under, and you just want to do a really gentle lean forward and just stretching through your hip flexor. So this is a stretch where you're going to hold. So you want to hold for about 30 seconds to a minute, and you want to do both sides. So really gently just have the chair near you or something near you, just so that you've got that support. Tuck your pelvis under and then gently lean forward. Okay, 30 seconds to a minute, and make sure you're doing both sides. Even if you're feeling one side's more tighter, you still want to make sure you're evenly stretching as well. Okay, make sure you've got something to help you come up. And the other one is actually just a hip mobility stretch. So this is something you can just do, say you're doing some work or you're in the kitchen. What you want to do is just gently spread your feet apart, and what you do is just some clockwise rocks through your pelvis. So you could do 5 one way, and you just really want to work on kind of pushing your bottom back and then go anti-clockwise. And that just really works on just loosening up through your pelvis, but you do get a little bit of a loosening through your hips as well. And lastly, our last stretch is stretching these 2 muscles that run down through our lower back, called our QL muscles. So what you want to do is have the wall or a door next to you, and what you want to do is put one hand against the door, and you want to do a nice side bend over towards the door. Okay, and you really just want to be working on stretching out through that side of your body, but really activating into that lower back. So if you're not feeling it, you can always bring yourself a little bit further away, or you can bring yourself a little bit closer, whatever you feel that gets into that lower part of your back to stretch. And you just want to hold, same thing, 30 seconds to a minute, and you want to be doing each side. Okay, so have a go with these at home. Hopefully they give you a little bit of relief, or just give you that little bit of stretch and release through the areas of your lower back and your hips. It's also really important to note, if you have already been doing these, or if you give them a try and it's still causing you a little bit of lower back pain, then it actually is really important, especially during your pregnancy, to seek some advice from a spinal health care practitioner, because there could be some more underlying things going on through your lower back and your pelvis at this time. So If you have any questions, reach out. We always love to hear from you, and we'll see you soon. Bye for now.